Hey guys, it's Avis Quinn here, and I just wanted to record a video for you real quick. It's really early here where I am. It's about 6:30 in the morning. So I woke up this morning and I saw something in my mail that was kind of distressing to me, and I'm going to show you guys. So by now everybody's got this message from quote-unquote the collector, where it's saying, I've been watching the competition that has taken place in my multiverse arenas and find myself wondering who the best of the best truly is. This question has plagued me to the point that an answer has become necessary. I will be holding elite arenas for summoners to prove their mettle. The top 50 finishers in the next 4-star hero arena will be allowed to enter into an elite arena to be held the following weekend, so next weekend, I think. The winner of the Elite Arena will receive a prize that cannot be obtained in any other manner. Claim your prize at the top of the battle realm. So, here is what I believe my issue. Here's a couple of things that I have an issue with this particular message. I tend to agree with a lot of the decisions that Kabam makes about the game. But the Elite Arena, I think, is actually the worst decision that I believe Kabam has ever made. And I believe this for a lot of reasons. The first reason that I believe it is because, first and foremost, only the top 50 finishers in the 4-star arena can enter into the Elite Arena. Now, the problem with that is this. This doesn't actually prove who is better in the game in terms of actual skill. Because in the grand scheme of things, there are people who don't have 4-star champions who could destroy players who do have 4-star champions. There are people who are that skilled in the game. And I know that because I've seen the videos similar to mine. These are people who are so skilled at the game, they never get hit. They can defeat champions who are way above their power levels, but they just can't compete monetarily with the top champions. And see, that's the issue that I have with this Elite Arena is the Elite Arena, to me, just represents who can spend the most money in the game. Because, really, in my opinion, I would love to be able to meet and interview anybody who can win a 4-star champion without spending money, or without using units to recharge the stamina of their champions to keep going. That's what I would love to hear, is interview someone who can, no, okay, let me rephrase that. Someone who can at least win in the top 50 without spending money. If there are any people who could do that, then I applaud them. I applaud them in many ways, because I don't believe it can be done. As naive as that sounds, I truly believe that all 50 of these people who are going to qualify for this Elite Arena are going to be the 50 top spenders. And I believe that's all this means, is who can spend the most money to compete into an Elite Arena next week, and that's only going to be even worse. So in my opinion, there are several money pits in this game. One of the money pits is the mastery section, where people have spent all of this money on these stony cores to unlock these masteries, and then once they unlock the masteries, they have to spend gold or more units to continue to upgrade these masteries that don't really make a difference in the game. There are only a handful of the masteries that actually make a difference in the game, and those cost a lot of money. And I don't think people actually realize that the mastery system is just a money pit. It's not there to help it's not there to help players. It's there for the company to make money. Another money pit in the game that, again, I don't think a lot of people realize this, is the Alliance Arenas. The Alliance Arenas, the way the milestones are set up, is you only, in the way that they give out the rewards, the only way you can really achieve success is if you've got a full alliance of people who can either spend time grinding for these points, or people who can spend money to continue to grind to get these points. And first and foremost, I'm not saying 90 million for a 4-star champion, a milestone, is... I don't think that it's ridiculous, and I don't think that it's unachievable. I think that it's excessive. And in my opinion, I think that the Alliance Arenas are, again, they're not really there to reward players. They're there to make money, just like the Mastery system. So, and the arenas are the same thing. Like, the normal arenas are the same thing. The reason I don't really lump them together is because you can still win a 3 or a 4-star champion in the normal arenas with just grinding and skill alone. But the Elite Arena is, in my opinion, the worst idea that Kabam has ever had for this game, because basically what it's doing is it's taking away the skill of the champions and the time grinding. Now it doesn't matter if you've got the time to grind and the skill to continue to win and not lose your streak. Because these top 50 players, I promise you, the top 50 players, if they announce who's going to be in this Elite Arena, are going to be names that you recognize. And there's going to be names in there of people who have done nothing but spent money on the game. And that's why this Elite Arena isn't elite. If you want to foster true competition in your game, they need to remove the money spending aspect of the game. And I hope that when they hold the Elite Arena next week, I hope that that's what they do, is they eliminate players from being able to spend units to recharge the stamina. That's truly what I hope. I don't think that they're going to do that, because obviously that would be shooting themselves in the foot. They'd lose money doing that. But that's the way you foster true competition, is you level the playing field. So, in my opinion, this Elite Arena is a joke, and I truly hope that people watching this, if you're going for this Elite Arena, good luck, because I'm not mad at you that you can spend the money to even attempt to get to qualify for the Elite Arena. So, in fact, I am envious as hell of you, and I applaud you if you can burn the thousands of dollars that it's going to cost for you to rank in the top 50. I applaud you. But I just don't think that it proves that you're better in the game than anybody. In my opinion, the only way that you can really do that is level the playing field, eliminate the money spending aspect of the game, and just let players play based on just pure skill alone. And in that regard, if they did that, I feel like we would have a completely different level of alliances, or a different top tier of alliances. Some of these people would still be there, because they are still very, very good. But I think if you weren't able to spend money, and it would just go on skill alone, I think that you would see a slight shift in the people who would be in, for example, the top 400 who qualified for a champion, or even in this top 50 who are qualifying for the Elite Arena. So, but anyway, good luck to everybody who's trying to get into this Elite Arena. I think the thing is a joke, and I cannot believe that Kabam is doing this. This is literally everything that people say about Kabam in terms of being profit driven. This is just an example of exactly what people are talking about. This is exactly what people are talking about when they say Kabam is profit driven or Kabam is greedy. The mastery system, the alliance arenas, everything in the game that is in the game that doesn't really help the player, it's just there for you to spend money on it. This Elite Arena is the exact same thing. It's literally there just for people to spend money on it. But again, good luck to everybody who is going for, I think it's War Machine, this upcoming arena. So good luck to everybody who's going for War Machine. But I definitely will not be trying to compete in this Elite Arena because, like I said, this thing is a joke. So, but I'm Avis Quinn, you guys. Thanks for listening to my rant. I'm going back to sleep now, and I'll see you guys this Sunday.